Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Fabledom. Last time we defeated the Arena of Trials and now we have a cool statue. I don't think it does anything. I think it just looks kind of neat. But Fergus got a crap ton of experience. He's level 7 now, which is really cool. Got a lot of soldiers here. Let's just move them to the castle so it's easier to find them. Let's see. We do have availability to do a bunch of missions now. It looks like we only have 2 available to us. Miners Unite. Looks like we'll take all of their stone and iron, and that's going to make them unhappy. Let's try not to do that. And we could steal all of Agnes's bread. Considering we're trying to marry her, it seems like a bad plan. So, instead, we will not be doing that. We will continue with our construction plans to grow our neighborhoods. And you guys haven't built these stockpiles yet, which is a little unfortunate. Are these populated with better peasants yet? They are not. Your home desirability is not good? I guess I could, you know, it's been a bit since I've looked at the desirability index of all of our houses. Desirability of this neighborhood, real solid. Doing pretty good. Desirability of these houses could be better. So why don't we throw down some decorations in between? We got the space for it. Oops, that is not the right thing. Decorations. We were just throwing down trees before. Sure. It's like right there. That'll help both of those houses, I think. And now this neighborhood is all done. What I think would be good for this neighborhood, since this is like completely unaffected by any of our existing mood boosting buildings, I think we want to start like building amenities just like across the way. So start with the inn. And then we can build around it, which would be kind of nice. So yeah, let's start with the inn here. And then street theater is the next good one. We would like this one. Oh man, if it's a little too far that way, it doesn't. We could move. What we can do is we can move you back. Oh man, I've put myself in a rough spot here because this guy is at the very edge of the well. This guy is at the very edge of the well. So if we move it this way or that way, we're suddenly knocking one of the houses out of the water coverage zone. And by not putting the street theater, I guess we could put it here. There's no rules that it has to be on a road. I mean, the entrance is blocked there. Or you could move it over one? I kind of like this. Yeah, let's get a little weird with it. And then you throw down a road. And then this one actually had, like, the cafe has a huge area of effect, which is kind of wild. So this one could actually go right here. I believe the puppet show is pretty small. Yeah, I think that's similar to the street theater. Oh, it is bigger than the street theater, but not by much. The dragon, we're gonna try to get this dragon at some point. We're working on the prismatic goo over here. We've got most of the stuff, not the iron yet. We would like to take out, what does this need? I think it's, hold on. Prismatic goo generator takes grapes and grain, that's right. So stockpile, you don't accept anything but goo. Do we need a granary over here? I don't think so, because if you're bringing grain over here and grapes, like, just stick them in the machine. Don't bother just putting them in a granary. Do we need iron? I don't think so. No thanks. What is happening? Finished our yearly meeting and we feel uncertain what our kingdom's focus should be. Should we focus more on our army or perhaps on beauty? Place 20 decorations. Train, that's a lot of army. People have said having 12 sword fighters and 12 archers is like the max you need. Although that means we could trade more, but we're almost to 12 sword fighters as it is. Let's go with beauty. Does placing mean just putting them down, or does it include building? These are the questions. Look, if I slap down this bush. Okay, so it definitely means build them. Because I put that bush in that person's backyard and it did not count. So let's see. Let's put a tree in this person's yard here. I was told decorations overlapping does not improve the the desirability. Once a house has a decoration covering it, any more on top of that does not boost mood anymore. So you shouldn't go too overboard. Like, this one log bench is going to cover almost the entire neighborhood. Don't feel the need to put decorations in everybody's house. Or in everybody's backyard, I should say. Pile of large boxes? Sure, that's pretty cool looking. There you go. Otherwise, desirability is pretty good for the commoners. Let's take a look at the townhouse desirability. Pretty good over here. Not so great up the hill. But they don't have any amenities up here, so that does make sense. There was an amenity I was going to throw up here. I think it was the Grand Theater. Yes. Because the concert hall, while very cool, does not fit. And you take 30 planks and 50 stone, and it employs 3 commoners. So why don't we do that? I like the Grand Theater being on top of the hill. That's fun. I'm keeping this dragon until I can fire my crossbows at him. And by crossbows, I mean Ballista. The giant crossbow, as they are known. Sophia Hill, doing the Lord's work. We don't have any... That's right. I was like, why isn't she making any prismatic goo? It's because we don't have any... We don't have any grain or grapes. But we actually don't have any extra grain. More commoners or more peasants? I think we'll get peasants. Put them to work in the stone camp. I don't want to delete you. I want to see who's working here. Hey! Okay. They're starting to move into this neighborhood, it seems. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Something. So we've chewed through all of our grain. That's surprising. Is it because we have 2 windmills? No, we don't even have this one working. Where did all of our grain go? We had so much for a while. Well, I guess it's time for another farm. I think this is just how the game goes. It's like you get used to, or not used to it. You get used to, like I'm not even sure what I'm trying to say. It's like this is the way the game cycle works. Is like you build your city up, you get to a stable level of everything, and then you continue to build, and then you just have to build more of everything, which is cool. It's totally fine to do that. It's just kind of an interesting gameplay loop. I wonder, am I limiting this this lumber camp's effectiveness? Well, not by much, because we don't have access to these other lands just yet. We haven't bought them, but I don't know if I'd want to put my wheat farm there. Because it would take away some of the farmable land, or the woods land. I don't I don't have a good word. I have no good words today. All right, 31. I wonder. I should probably take away this road and then add more farmland. And then make this road go like this. Because I don't think that, like, there's this person here who's taking lumber over to this place, but I don't think they're going to spend much time cutting across this road if they don't have to. And what we could do then is, although this is a front ways, never mind. I was going to say, we could jam another coal maker in there, but the coal maker is already sideways. Go ahead and prioritize this farm since we're low on grain. Part of that is I think we weren't harvesting the grain just yet from last season. But we really shouldn't be hitting 0 on any of our resources. And the coal production is being hampered by the wood production, or the lack of wood production, I should say. And so on. Honestly, we should probably build another lumber camp. Just to keep up with demand. Get that guy on there. Yeah, as soon as the grain is being harvested, it's immediately getting sucked into production of other things. Part of it is I think it's being sucked into the pigsties. And the chicken coops more. I guess the vegetables are for pigsties, but we have another chicken coop coming, so we definitely want to add more grain production. So that's a good thing to do. And we have a lot of people that just don't have a job. We have 17 unemployed people, so having people working is a good thing. Ah, we got the stockpile finally. Thank God. Took a long time. Hey, and we have the theater. Get them working. We don't need the windmill just yet, since the grain production hasn't really caught up to the flour production. So I think it's totally okay to let that continue. Yeah, just the windmill's missing out on workers right now. Wood, bread, plank, prismatic liquid. Excuse me? Did this change? I swear to God. Oh, you know what? I think I set it up for wood, and then I never went back and looked at it when I got more people in there. So honestly, this should be wood, stone, planks, and stone bricks. Those are like the lifeblood of the kingdom. And it's close to this section of the town. We should not be messing around with, especially prismatic liquid. What a waste of time. The more iron you mine, the less you have left. A common problem, but not without a solution. I have a way to restore some of your iron resources in the kingdom for a price. Are you interested? Hold on. Are we interested? The iron quarry is out of iron. I'm shocked. I didn't know I would actually burn through it all. I don't really need to do this. It takes 600 coins, and we have a lot of money, though. 30% iron to all iron deposits. Now, does that mean because the iron deposit is gone, there is no longer... I wouldn't be able to get the iron back? These are the questions. I don't think we would, because deleting this guy, there's not going to be any iron here. It's just a little chunk of land. What this does mean, though, is I can add some more some more fields. Okay, so let's bring these people over here and build another iron mine, since we're out of iron to mine. Good news is they're far enough away from the townhomes that those people won't be upset. That's not a high priority because we have 256 iron. Get rid of this. Or, sorry, decline request. I can't believe we're still sitting at 85 happiness. Our people are very happy, even with the dragon flying around town. But I have focused very heavily on amenities, which is really nice from a desirability perspective. We could go, and honestly, we should go for another, for the puppet show. Let's put that down right there. New mission? Wrong mission. New mission? Still, oh, here we are. What do you got for me, my man? Helping farmhand. Dude, grain? I need grain. Takes 48 days? No, only it takes 30 days. But it takes 2 peasants, and we have 4. All right, you can have 2 peasants. That's fine. We're not using them yet. How's prismatic liquid production going? Do we even have any happening right now? She's got grapes. She's carrying grain. Legendary. I almost wonder, since this marketplace is handling lumber, wood, stone bricks. Holy cow, we have 140 stone bricks. Do we want to think about putting down a marketplace on this side of town? Or maybe even over here? That could serve for food, perhaps? Like, they're expensive. They take a lot of planks. Does this make people happy? Is that what the radius, or not the radius, but the thing is showing? It'd be nice if this stone was gone. I would love to throw the marketplace down right here, actually. Could relocate this mill and I could put it right next to it. Maybe I'll do that. Take this bakery out of here for a second. Although I think it was better when it was, although those people are already pretty happy. And then the marketplace goes here. Ah, that's kind of slick, actually. I think I'll do it. Even though it's a crazy amount of planks. This is like the place you do not want to live. Also here, but we don't talk about that. Puppet show. Also a lot of boards. Maybe we should, honestly, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Agnes again. Trade. How many boards you got, girl? Not many. Does anybody else have boards? 54? What about Gwyreth? 58? Okay. How about Aaron? Ararine. That's... I didn't want to send you a letter. 54 as well. Okay. Well, we get a better deal because we have a good relationship. So let's go ahead and buy all 35 of her boards. Trade all of the flowers? 200? 229? And then we'll make up the difference in gold. What was this, 30? Trade. Fantastic. Now, Gwyreth, you have... Who are we best friends with? Gwyreth, pretty good friends with. Worst friends with Ararine. Same with Ramon. Less with Celeria. I mean Farah. And her name is Winifred. I've been calling them the name of the... Actually, it depends. I've been calling him Ramon. I've been calling her Celeria, which is the name of the city. And same thing with Gwyreth is Winifred. All right, Winifred. If I recall, each of these takes 10 gold. So if I pay you 580... Oh, maybe it's because we're better friends. Look at that. He's a merchant king extraordinaire. Doot, 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 doot. Bam. All right. That'll help. 104 more planks. They are immediately getting sucked into other projects. I love it. It like dropped to 60 almost like immediately. It's hilarious to me. Have you started making stuff yet? Where are you, Sophia Smith? You up in your house? Working at a comfortable pace. Can I make you work at a not comfortable pace? I want you to work night and day. Get me that prismatic liquid. I want to see these catapults shoot off, man. Attack! Do it. I know I don't have any prismatic liquid, but I want to see this happen. Does the dragon fight back, or does it just take a long time? I don't know. One of these days, Sophia Smith, Sophia Hilleth, I don't know why I thought her name was Smith, is going to come out here and make prismatic liquid, and then the dragon is going to be sorry. Mark my words. He does look cool flying around the kingdom, though. We should fast forward time, actually. Got active mission. And we'll get a lot of grain from that. That'll be nice. The nice thing is you don't actually need a lot of grain to be making a large amount of prismatic liquid. It's just 1 grain and 1 grape to make 2 liquids. So this amount of stuff in here will already get us 10, which is pretty solid. I assume nobody needs to actually transport the ballista anywhere to fire on the dragon. I assume you just need the prismatic liquid to exist. Why are you all the way over here? Please don't tell me you're trying to fill up the entire inventory of your building before you actually start to make prismatic liquid. I don't need to make a production limit. I just need to, like, force you to make the liquid. Hey, we made another pigsty. Do we have a person to work in there? Sure do. And a chicken coop. There we go. Everybody's gonna be so happy. Eggs galore, pork galore. We haven't built this iron core yet. Not super high priority though, because we're running on 256 iron right now. It'll be more of a priority when we get into... No available fablings. How did that happen? It'll be more of a priority when we get into building more of the palace. But for now, I think we're fine with the amount of iron we have. I'm shocked we don't have any fablings. I assume I could steal somebody from somewhere. Like, are you... Yeah, you're a commoner. Switch it, or you're a peasant. Switch it over to a commoner. There you go. Whoa! Oh! They're shooting! I missed it. I want to see it again. Make some more prismatic liquid so I can watch these dudes fire at the dragon. More piggies. Adds a pig herd. Nah, we don't need any more pigs right now. Where did the dragon go? Holy hell! They're firing like mad. I can't tell what his health is at. Dude. They're blinking in and out of existence as the prismatic goo comes in. I keep calling it goo when it's clearly liquid. Do they have to hit him? Or is it like working as intended? I gotta watch this. They're tracking him, sort of. It's like blinking. so weird. You see how the prismatic liquid is blinking on and off? Dragon, come over here. I want to see a cool shot. Whoop. Does that count? Good lord, this guy's going to be here forever. It's probably not very economical to shoot at the dragon forever with your crossbows, or your ballista, I should say. But it is fun to utilize them in such a fashion. We are making 193 coins. We also have a lot of stone bricks, so I should probably come over here and build this wall the way I want to. The plan was to do it like this. And then change you... Oh, it already did it. Change that into a gate. And then what we can do is we could put, like, a tower. Like a roundy tower. I think I like it being just as tall as the wall. And then we'll put a roundy tower next to that. And then we'll have the perfect defensive structure. Over here, I would want to build this out so our border wall is like here to defend from trolls. I don't know. I think trolls are the late game enemy that can come after you. And then I don't think there's a way to get up here. Oh, there is. Ah. So maybe what you'd want to do is see... Oh, I did talk about this, where I was like, I could build a wall between these two, like, mesas, as you put a wall all the way over here and then connect to this part. So then any kind of enemy wouldn't be able to get in. And then you'd be able to utilize that space in there. But we definitely want to build the wall here. Although Trixie, they could get up and in there. This thing is rough because it's got like a crap ton of like places to climb it, which is a little unfortunate. I also wonder if I shouldn't have put my palace over here. That might have looked cooler. Could I make two? Can you make two palaces? Is that a thing? It's not an amenity. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I built my palace. I'm like, I don't even remember where it exists. Is it an amenity? It is not. Are you crazy? Oh, there it is. Currently in realm. Cannot build more than one of building. There you go. Asked and answered. Maybe we do want to move. I'm sorely tempted to move it over here, because what I'm thinking in my head is it'd be kind of cool to have like two different palace buildings. Oops. So you'd have like your main building here, kind of surrounding this pond, and then you'd have a second one over here that would kind of jut off of it. That maybe that one would be built out of like your government buildings. I'm not sure. I'm kind of torn. Because, like, we already have two nobles, and, like, tearing this all down would kind of... Oh, and you do lose all of the materials, and the materials are really expensive. I don't know. Chime in. See what do you guys think? Should I think about tearing down the palace and moving it over here? Or do you still like the idea of the kind of, like, dispersed palace along this kind of large arc? I'm kind of torn between the two. I don't know which one I prefer. But things are going okay for now. Are you still working on your prismatic liquid? Sophia Hillith, get your butt back in that dang prismatic liquid extractor. Where are you going? I bet she's getting more, she's getting more grain. So this one, I think this one we should utilize. This one should be like for food. So make it grain, vegetable, bread, and fish. And then that's its specialty. I like that a lot. Because that should, I'm hoping that'll move stuff faster around the kingdom as well. Because these people can carry like twice as much as normal people. Or maybe even more. I'm not 100% sure. But they can carry, or they can store a lot more too, which is nice. But that's a great place to pause the episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Fabledom or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on to know when videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.